Welcome back to Catching Up with Katie, Haggard edition, because that's how I look. I'm not gonna say Abigail's haggard. Nate's too joyful. Honestly, today's one of those things. Like we haven't slept in a couple days. We've started filming this at 8 p.m. We're on full watch actively. I have my phone pulled up right now because she's laying down. So we might have to skedaddle in the middle of this. We don't know. And then because Matt didn't join us, our entire premise for this episode fell apart.
I didn't know the premise.
We had it planned.
I thought it was just like KBS after dark.
We had it is KBS. That's funny.
It is now.
It is now.
No,
okay.
that was the plan.
Okay.
We're on track.
So we were going to do the whiteboards, and we were going to have you and Matt pinned against each other with trivia about farm stuff that you both know nothing about because you don't pay attention.
I think he got scared.
He didn't even know.
So that was the plan. So sorry that you got shafted with that, but we're just going to chat. We are going to answer some questions. We're going to try to keep this schedule going because right now filming is very sporadic with foaling season and whatnot, and trying to allow, Nate, Matt, and Abigail to go home at some point during the day and whatnot. So Abigail went home today. Everyone kind of went and had a little time at home, and then we're back for the night. I will promise cookies after this. I will be the one to put them in the oven.
Nice.
And take them out?
Yes.
Okay.
Dang.
Okay.
Got me. But anyway, do you have any questions to start us off? We usually end up having like a tangent we roll off anyway. So.
Yeah, they're just kind of really random.
That's okay.
Today.
That's fine.
The first question is, let's say a movie is going to be made about all of us.
Okay.
What actor or actress do we think would play who?
This is a terrible time to say this because I don't want to insult her. So if you're watching this, Ella Langley, I'm so sorry. But when I have my bangs and my lashes on and my makeup done, I've been told, and I see it. Honestly, Ella Langley's the only actress that I've ever been like, oh my gosh, that's my like, famous doppelganger or like famous lookalike or whatever. Obviously she's way fitter. Obviously she's a like freaking country music star. So don't take this as me saying I look like Ella Langley, but I think she could do it. She's cute.
What is she in? I didn't know she was an actress.
No, she's not. But
It's an actress.
Country music singers can be actresses.
I mean, they
can.
could, but she's not.
Okay, well, this would be her debut.
Okay. I don't know who should play me, but I would want to be played by Florence Pugh because I love her.
Yes, I could see it.
And someone has told me that I look similar to her.
Again, this is a terrible episode for us to talk about our celebrity lookalikes because, again, my hair is like greased to my head. Okay, you know what? You've probably showered today.
I actually just washed my armpits in the bathroom.
Ew.
I thought I caught a little whiff of something, and I went.
Well, that also could be her.
So, no, it was before y'all got here.
It got a little tooty.
So I went to the bathroom. I got a washcloth and just did what was
nasty.
needed.
I've had a little too much caffeine today, and I've been a little tooty. But anyway, so Florence Pugh, Ella Langley. By the way, I can totally see Florence Pugh for you.
Okay.
I'm torn. I think I would like one of two options. I think I would love if Leonardo DiCaprio played it.
Of
Too
course.
But it may be too old.
Yes.
So I think I would go Chris Pratt.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, I feel like
I think you could.
I feel like we need to soul search a little more.
Well,
I feel like we need to.
Well, who do you think it would be?
I honestly don't pay attention as much to like. I feel like everyone in my head, my Rolodex of actors and actresses is like 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I still categorize like Logan Lerman as a 20-year-old when he's like 40. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Logan Lerman.
I don't
if
know
he
who
dyed
that
his hair.
is.
You Yes, you do.
Couldn't you see that?
I don't think I do.
I could see if he had lighter hair, Logan Lerman.
Yeah.
You can say no.
What's he in?
Ooh. Oh, sorry.
Who
I'm
is
thinking
Logan
of myself.
Lerman?
If you were like going for like, okay, we need the hottest version of ourselves in this, Chase Crawford.
Again.
Logan Lerman is the guy that was in
Percy Jackson.
the Percy Jackson movies.
Okay.
Perks
I
of
would have
a
never
Wallflower.
known that.
But he's got
I
like
know who he is,
he's
yeah.
like salt and pepper now. Like he's
Yeah.
a grown man.
Yeah.
But in my head, he's like
Still
Percy
his
Jackson.
age.
I looked up actors and actresses.
See, I feel like I'm the age now that I remember Leonardo DiCaprio being
Yeah,
in everything I watched him.
yeah.
Yes.
I have to have this.
It
I'm
probably
sorry.
was also because I was just blaring "My Heart Will Go On" before you arrived.
We walk, so like me and Abigail are like hateful today, and we walk in and he's. What were you even playing?
I was playing a Goofy movie soundtrack.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You can feel us on that. So like we opened the door and we were like,
Max volume.
Tom Holland.
Okay. Okay.
I could see it. The goofiness is there.
Tom
Yeah.
Holland. Okay.
Not so much a look. I don't think he'll look
No, I
alike
don't
very
have-
much.
yeah.
He's darker featured.
Not personality wise. I don't know why I wanted to say Bill Skarsgård for Matt.
Yes, but looks wise,
kind of
yes.
the same vibe.
Like-
Looks wise.
Misunderstood. Like
Little emo.
moody.
Yeah.
We have to do
you're
everyone.
right.
Like every character on the show.
Who? Jonathan. Oh, there's this. Well, no, he's not really an actor. I was about to say there's been a few people that people say Jonathan looks like tall, bearded.
Chris Pratt.
Honestly, Chris Pratt could be Jonathan. There was like a. I don't know if he's influencery or not, but like.
Already picked him.
Like everyone, I think he gets connected to Matt Best a lot. Have you ever seen him on like Instagram and stuff?
No.
So it could be his debut too. But
Also, no.
okay, well, whatever.
No one here would be Jacob Elordi or Timothy Chalamet, unfortunately.
Chillamy.
Matt could be Timothy Chalamet.
No.
Okay.
I don't see it.
No, different
I think he
personalities
could.
are too different.
I think he could.
I think I know who I would actually want to play me.
Who?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
I think he's too old now.
Well, I just really like
I
him.
don't I don't feel like that fits.
I think he could do a really good job.
Okay, so hold on. Oh yeah, she is laying on her side. Shoot, Matt is watching the cameras. That's probably what Jonathan was doing. Jonathan was calling you to be like, "Hey, Katie told me to watch the cameras. Can you sit in here and edit and watch the cameras?"
Yeah.
She is laying on her side, literally watching the cameras right now. But I think, honestly, to me, this is so early in the night. I could see her resting right now for, like getting a good rest in
Yeah.
before she starts.
A little
Because
prep.
I'm not seeing her like push. I'm not seeing contractions happening. Like she literally looks like she's sleeping. But in the nights past, when I've seen her lay down, it's been like in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Not this early. She was very agitated today. This is Friday that we're filming this. So y'all are probably going to already be like, you're going to watch this and be like, she already had it.
Yeah.
We already know the name of
I hope
it.
so.
Yeah, I freaking hope so.
Yeah. Me too.
Also, I'm going to go ahead and put this out there. Me and Rebecca were talking about it. No, were you there too about the name? I can't remember anything. So we've thought of a name. And I'd like to say I'm open to others, but I might not be.
Okay.
Skipper.
Skipper's kind of cool.
For a girl or a boy.
Like it kind of fits both.
It does. I was really hoping it was going to not be lame. When somebody says, I've decided.
Like, because we were thinking about stuff that goes
scary.
with Ginger. And it's like, okay, if it's a girl, I do really like Ruby. Because, like, Ginger's Ginger because she's red. But then also, like, Ruby's red. Like, it could be really cute. Like, I just think Ruby's such a pretty name. And my little cousin would die. She would die if we named her Ruby. But also, Skipper could be good for both boy or girl. And I feel like it just goes with the vibe of, like, Kirby for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, kind of off-kilter names. And, like, it's like Gilligan's Island. We could also do Gilligan and call him Gil if it was a boy, but
I like Skipper better.
I like
Me
Skipper.
too.
There's a lot of wrong names I can call Skipper easily.
Skibbity.
Like Skibbity,
Oh, when Skipper's being bad, he's Skibbity Toilet.
Skibbity Toilet, Skipper, Flipper, Bipper,
I know.
Sicker.
There's no way Nate comes to the shop tonight. He's gonna be like,
Yeah, I'm gonna banish myself from the sick house. That's what I call it. Anytime I think anyone's sick, that's just a sick house. Like, oh, you're going to the sick house.
Ew.
she's back to laying up normal. But like, there's
Laying
definitely a
up.
difference usually of sleeping versus laying there uncomfortable. And like, she's not biting at her side. She's like actually resting her mouth on the ground right now. Like she's probably asleep. So not to jinx, knocking on wood, I feel like right now from the things I've seen today, her milk is white. She's been very agitated. She is like lots of things changing on her. And then the fact that like we have not seen her lay down like this, I think she's resting. And I think it's going to be, it could be like in the wee hours, like 4 to 5 a.m. like she did last time. And Ginger was actually born at 9 a.m. I've never had a 9 a.m. baby except for her, like an after breakfast baby. It's so, so rare. Yeah, Matt just said, I think she's sleeping.
Thanks.
I'm going to be like, stay vigilant. What's another thing to put in this text that makes me sound cool? I'm like, stay vigilant. And then like it's his mission.
Stay vigilant.
Ooh, yeah, it's good.
Like what else do I text back? We're counting on you.
Remember
Remember your training.
your training.
Remember your training.
Everything has led up to this moment.
Everything has led up to this moment. At all costs, man your post.
And then just repeat, stay vigilant.
Okay, hold on. Stay vigilant. Remember your training. Everything has led up to this moment. What?
At all costs, man your post.
Okay, I'm like, I repeat, stay vigilant.
Take up arms.
That's what our group chat looks like.
Yeah.
Or we just get ignored when we say things that are important.
Imagine he doesn't text back.
He won't. If we got a group tattoo, what would it be?
RS, 100%. The brand. What do you mean? I'm just kidding.
Having trouble. Having trouble speaking.
No.
I think we would get Hort.
Okay, here's the thing.
Hort.
Nate, Aviel, and Matt, we can't make this podcast where AOT is mentioned every week, okay? It can't
That's not
happen.
AOT.
It's not.
What is it?
I just thought it's a funny way to say horse. Hort.
H-O-R-T.
I
It's like a
have
meme.
I have 3 Horts.
It's kind of like a little meme
Okay,
thing right now.
I'm out of the loop.
Hort. Have you seen the picture of the horse like sitting down, like
With his legs out?
like this, and his legs like this, and he's just sitting on his butt, like looking around.
No.
Hort.
Hort.
We could get like in pretty script with like musical notes because of the horses.
Because of the horses. BOTH, both. We just get the word both. And everyone's going to be like, why you have both? And we're like, because of the horses.
I wouldn't want it in like scripted writing. I would want it in like big blocky letters.
So for some reason, was it you or Matt that started it?
Matt.
So Matt, like all of a sudden when we'd be filming and we'd be out of town, I think it started in Texas.
It did.
And when now anytime we're shooting or whatever, like he'll just break out in song like because of the horses, and it's become like our
It's
I don't
a
know.
thing. It's a
It's like
thing
a little
now.
anthem, you know? There's nothing else with it.
Kind of embarrassing.
It is a little embarrassing.
Like saying it out loud.
Yeah.
He actually somehow related that to AOT. Look at the message that he
No,
sent.
he didn't.
He did.
Did he say my soldiers rage?
No. He said he thought it was airman speech.
Let's not nerd out right now.
Anyway.
Also, I understand that I'm wearing sunglasses on my head at 9 o'clock at night. I don't want to hear about it. Okay.
I also like cryptic tattoos. So if we decided, one, get the word both. So you go, oh, it's just the word both. No, it's because of the horses in song. But then I would go a step further, and then I would get the number of the alphabet, the letter it is. So I would get like 2 for the B, and then the number for O, the
We're
number
just
for
getting
T,
weird.
the number for H. So I'd have 4 numbers on my arm,
Except what if those numbers are double digits?
and then I would just have more digits. They'd be like, what's that? And I would say, oh, because I like explaining tattoos. It's like my thing is I get a tattoo, and somebody goes, what is that for?
I clocked your guitar string one, though.
Which sometimes I tell people it's a grill, and sometimes I tell people it's supposed to be a Lay's chip, and so I have to say it looks bad. It's a bad Lay's chip, but it's a guitar. But because I like explaining them, I would get the numbers so then I could start telling a story and just talk.
I personally hate explaining them.
Yeah.
You're
I
like,
don't
I don't
want-
know. I just like this sucker that has
I
a
know.
cicada in it.
It doesn't. And the ones that do have a meaning, I don't want to explain them.
Well, some tattoos I only have to explain.
That's attention seeking.
Well, I got them as an icebreaker to educate.
Pick me.
It's just
kidding,
it's
I'm
it's an
kidding.
educational.
He's like, I got them
Tattoo.
because I want to talk about myself.
I just wanted people to love the English language more.
I will not be getting any tattoos ever.
You say that.
I say that not because I hate them, because I literally cry hyperventilating about getting blood drawn or about anything. I can't do needles. I can't do voluntary pain. I barely got my ears pierced. Literally had to be like bribed by my mother. Couldn't. I did those little, like, you could buy those big sheets of stick-on earrings. When I don't know where you got them at, but there was like 100 of them on this page. And I just wore stick-on earrings until I was in like late middle school.
Embarrassing.
I know.
Yeah.
It was.
I can't do needles. I pass out.
You're covered in tattoos.
I am, but I can't watch. So like if I watch them do it, I pass out. If I can, they go to start and I have to look away, and I just let them go for as long as they go. And then when they stop for a second, I look back to make sure they're not messing it up, but I cannot watch them do it. I cannot get blood drawn.
I don't voluntarily get blood drawn. I wish that I could. I will actually pass out with those type of needles. I'll watch getting a tattoo though.
I watched you get your tattoo done. I watched you get your Snoopy.
Yeah. I'm more so don't like
It's late.
I
We're haggard.
okay.
Our brains don't work.
One more try.
You got this.
I dislike getting piercings more than tattoos,
Really?
even though they take less time.
You got a bunch of both of them though.
I don't like how thick the like needle is, and it goes all the way through. With the tattoo, it's just like barely
Just like a little itch.
going in there.
I feel like I just have commitment issues too, of like having something like that.
Almost everything that I've gotten, I'm like, why did I get that? I don't really. It's not that I regret it. It's more just like
What's your one that you're like about the most? Do you like all your recent ones still?
probably the one that's on my whatever
Snoopy
that
one?
is. No,
Oh,
it's like a bird with a sun thing. I don't know. Okay.
what other work trips do y'all know of where we take like a half day detour to go get tattoos?
I don't know any.
That was a Fort Worth trip.
Not everyone would
Hold
play
on.
along though.
Hey,
Hey, came down the barn and put the banamine in, and Ginger's pushing. You can hear it. She laid down going,
she's up right now.
yeah, she just got up because I walked in.
Can you turn her light on?
Let me turn the light on.
Yeah.
When I walked down here, I paused to listen.
So she's holding her tail up.
Yeah,
Is she? What do you see?
I just checked. The bag's not out. But
Turn her light on.
I walked to the top of the stairs, and she was laid there going,
Because I've been keeping an eye on her, and she's looked like she was sleeping.
where's the light to her
It's that little white thing right next to her stall, and then there's an on button at the top.
Oh yeah.
It's the light switch next to her.
Yeah, I'll just let you know.
Okay, I'm trying to get her in the view again to see what she looks like.
You having a baby?
You want? Because when I walked up the first time, I could see her contract, her sides contract.
Yeah. So you probably just need to leave, and we probably just need to wrap this up, and we'll come and get our stuff on and just kind of like hang out waiting on her.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Well, how about this? Why don't you go grab me and Abigail our bibs and come up here and wait with us up here so we can finish filming?
Okay, that's fine.
You can grab my air suit or bibs. It don't matter.
Yeah, I'm up.
Air suit.
And there's an ear warmer
What is
on
an air suit?
the counter, like in the shop,
what?
that's like purple and stuff like that. So if you could bring me an ear warmer and then both of our bibs, that'd be amazing. Matt just said, "What does it mean when the foal's coming out?" I'm watching on the camera right now. Okay, so she's
But
peeing.
for real, she getting pacey.
So she's peeing.
Or
Or
is her water breaking?
that looked like peeing. It was a consistent stream. When their water breaks, it's usually like kind of spurting out.
Or gushy.
Okay.
All right, thank you, baby. Just meet us up at the Airbnb.
Okay, I will.
Love you, bye. We'll watch her for a sec. She went back to eating, so she's holding her tail out though. I do think we're starting. Like I think we're getting there, but we can continue with a couple more things. I'll keep it up.
I've seen this a few times, so I'm just gonna answer it. Did Abigail give up vaping? Yes,
How many times?
twice. It's been more than that, but 2 major times.
2 in the last couple months.
Yes.
Proud of you.
We're off right now.
Small relapse.
We're
That's
off
okay.
right now.
We're back.
It's very
She's
difficult to
holding
do.
her tail out.
I completed my resolution that I said,
You were going to start back
and I did.
and make the worst of your life.
And now I'm
Now that you've done it,
now that I've done it, I can move
a
on.
woman of her word.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. My eyes are going to be down for like the rest of this, but we're watching things happening. Okay.
You can make a pizza right now. What'd you put on it?
Sausage.
Cheese.
I was asking Nate
Okay.
Cheese.
because I knew that your answer would be boring.
Okay.
Mine's more boring.
Just cheese?
Cheese.
That's it? No
Yeah.
sauce?
Well,
Like a 5 cheese pizza.
no, I just want a regular cheese pizza.
You know who has like stupid good pizza? And like, it's like, why do you have such good pizza? Chuck E. Cheese.
I'll mess up some Chuck E.
We
Cheese
order
pizza.
pizza. That's
If she has this baby right now, I will order pizza.
okay. Bet.
If she has an 8:30 at night baby and we're in bed by 11,
Yeah. It's your boy.
oh my gosh.
If she does have the baby early, I think
Dairy Queen.
stupid coming from me. I was gonna say I think we should stay up all night and play like games, celebrate.
Dang.
There's no way that you would stay up. Okay, let me just say this. We had things to do last night. She fell asleep before Nate and Matt even got there. Literally, they came and she was passed out. Didn't end up going to the barn and doing the things we had said we were going to do. You stayed asleep until 1:30, and I was like, hi, nice to meet you. And then you stayed awake for like 30 minutes and like kind of chatted and then went back to sleep. You had like 11 hours of sleep last night.
Like you were asleep right now yesterday.
Yeah, but it wasn't like good sleep.
Nah, you were fighting with Winnie.
It was terrible.
I watched a battle and I didn't help.
Yeah. You watched me just like Winnie, get
The dogs, for some reason, wanted to be on you. Like, they didn't want anyone else.
because I was the only one sleeping.
They wanted you so
That's why.
bad.
Anyway, I'm up for Beat Saber tonight.
I
am
played
too.
it by myself last night.
I know. I woke up and saw you doing it.
I played 4 games,
Yeah.
excuse me, by myself. And I played, now I think those first 2 blocks, like even hard was pretty easy, but I did hard for both of them.
Yeah.
Slade.
Let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go. We're leveling up.
I was getting kind of insecure because I was getting into it. And I was like, I'm having a good time. But then all I could think about was like, they're probably videoing me and making fun of me.
No, I wasn't. Did I think about it? Yeah. Well, I always think about it. Yeah.
Because I still had my bun. So it was like,
Yeah.
it looked stupid. It was over to the side.
As it does.
You can blur this out.
Because of the horses.
I recently started following Nate on TikTok and Facebook. He doesn't post very often. I find him funny and a great singer. Can he please post more?
First off, thank you. So it's hard. I can. But the content I've been making takes a long time to edit. So I can't do 2 or 3 of those a day. But, I'll start doing some random stuff,
I was about to say, you're going to have Pico at home soon. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't take away from Macy because Macy's got her own thing going. So she's Pico's mom, and she's probably going to be posting more about Pico. But
Yeah. But she also has the baby now, and so she's.
yeah.
I think it'll be a mixed bag, kind of all around.
He's like, don't be taking Pico away from me.
I like him.
You never visit him.
Yes, I do.
He doesn't even know who his papa is.
I'm going to go tell him later. I'm your papa.
Okay, so one thing I do want to address and have you kind of talk on is, I don't even know how to word it. I did see some people kind of displeased with the fact that they said I was keeping you from your wife and baby and that I shouldn't require you and Matt. I mean, they didn't really care. They were like, have a
They
kid.
don't care about me.
But they were like, they have newborn babies. You shouldn't be having them there for Foal Watch that long. You're taking up too much of their time, yada, yada, yada. So can you please, tell them I'm a good boss and that I don't,
Yeah, no, we want to be here. We want to get, we are just as excited about getting the shot. As a filmmaker at heart, we want to get the shot of an animal coming into the world. That's super cool to us. Our wives are, my wife at least. I'm not going to speak for Matt because
Maddie's also very cool.
Maddie's also very cool. My wife's very understanding.
Macy's I don't know. I need whatever she has that makes her so cool.
Yeah, she's the best. But it's in all the world of production and film, in so many aspects of that life of a job, you're away from home. You're often about filming, trying to get a shot, whether it's we're trying to get a shot of this rare leopard, and so you got to go camp out in the wilderness for 2 months, or whether you're going to go film a short film or a movie that's on location, and let's say you're doing it about the Pilgrim era, and so you got to go up to New England somewhere to get authentic shots
For
like
4
this.
months.
Yeah, so you got to go over and you're going to film a movie for 50 days.
Yeah.
And so you're gone for 6 weeks. Again, we work with touring artists also, so we go on tour. Being away from home is not. There's a lot worse things to be away from home.
Well, you could
Then-
jet back if you needed to.
Yeah, and we're not
You know,
that far.
You're an hour away. Matt's 30 minutes away, which an hour's an hour. But like right now, if it went longer than this, because we're on night 3, Nate and Matt will swap out, where one kind of stays, and then the last time we were on swap out with
Yeah.
Kennedy, and that night I was like, okay, I feel very safe telling you to come on. It's gonna happen. And then he was here for right after she was born, but Matt was there before, and then today it was okay, we've been on Foal Watch for a couple of nights. It's Friday. So Abigail went home all day. They went home all day. They went and did their own things. And then we kind of reconvened at night. So, it's kind of an accountant has tax season. There's just busy seasons of the year. Foal, January through March for us is Foal season. And sometimes April, but most of the time it's mostly March. And breeding season's heavy, but that's during the day. There is no overnights and stuff for that. And so, it just is what it is. I would love to not be sequestered home for 3 months, but I chose this job, and I chose that this is something I've committed to. And it's kind of the same thing. Like when you choose your line of work, there are always crappy pieces of anything.
Yeah, and we want the shot more than we want to get the shot more than we don't want to do whatever the hard thing is.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, you just put up some of the Kennedy and Kirby shots.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like there's a lot of times where I really love early morning shots of wild animals.
I know.
I don't want to wake up.
Or cows. You made me get up so early.
I love the morning shots. I don't want to wake up as early as I have to get down here, before the sun's coming up. And we were talking about getting out of bed at like 2:30, 3 in the morning. Like, I don't want to do that, but I want the pictures.
Right.
I want the shot more. And I think it's the same with foaling season. Like,
yeah,
I don't want to stay at Katie's for 3-4 nights in a row. Oh, but I want to get the shot. So I want to go stay for the shot.
Right.
Like, I'm just as invested. Well, I'm not as invested as you are, but I'm as invested as I can and be in this.
Yeah. And yeah, but I don't know if y'all know this. It's our third foaling season doing it on YouTube. The first year, did we even get one on birth or on camera?
I don't think we did.
I don't think we did. Mm-hmm. I think it was all phone footage, and then we just kind of like put it because we didn't really know how hard to commit.
Yeah.
And then last year we got like half.
Yeah.
We're going for 75% because we can't go for full. Noelle already screwed us on that.
Yeah.
But we're going for 75%, which is 6 out of 8.
I think we can get it.
I think so too. Okay. One last question. Abigail?
Seeing like the videos of Kirby going out and like bucking and like going
Have you ever seen a baby that crazy in your couple of years?
No. Does that type of behavior like worry you for the future, or do you think that's just her being a baby?
So there's like nature and nurture, right? So we have some foals that just come out spicier than others. So last year Molly was super spicy, but then you see her now, the tamest yearling we have, like we call them born broke. They are just like, she just knows, like she's the only yearling we have that when we go put her blanket on, it's like, oh, like I'll just go put it on her in her stall. No one even has to hold her. She's so chill. And so you can't base a horse's personality off of cough drop break.
It's my last one.
Addiction.
Oh my gosh.
I'm addicted.
You can't base a personality, just like you can't base like an adult person's personality off of how they were as a toddler. Toddlers are all going to throw fits. Toddlers are all going to be little turds,
Yeah.
And so some foals like Noelle come out and they're like demure and they're so sweet and they're just like, oh yeah, I'll just do whatever you say. But then they might end up being like absolute turds when you're breaking them as 2 and 3 year olds, Okay, the best example I can give is Squirt. So if y'all watched this past spring, 2024, when my first mini foal was born, Squirt, he was wild, like biting, kicking, not even just spicy like Kirby is, but like a menace. He trucked Matt that one day. And I wish we had filmed it because like we were all filming, but just no one caught it. Matt was like squatted down and he's like, I just thought, oh, he's for sure going to stop. And then he just did it and he plowed into Matt and he left him like winded, like wind knocked out of him. And so everyone talked so much crap about how terrible Squirt was, how I was terrible for letting him be like that and, whatever. But we're always hands-on. So miniature or big, we handle our foals, we lead them, they go in and out quite a bit. So they're always, really used to humans and whatnot. And so they, maybe the spicy ones, if they weren't handled, like it might end up being like a personality trait. But I find that with like the daily handling and, it usually ends up being totally fine. And, just something to think about, like their parents. So Kennedy and Machine Made, which is Kirby's parents, they're both very successful show horses. A lot of the thing that you breed for in show horses, like good-mindedness, like they're easily trained, they're smart. And both of those horses are. Now, does that mean every one of their progeny is going to be amazing? No, but it increases the chance that they're going to be trainable. And they're going to be, I wouldn't say always chill because Kennedy's not always chill, but it helps. So I'm not worried at all. I think Kirby is just a sassy baby. And you know, we're going to continue what we normally do, which is just daily handling. And she's probably going to end up being like Molly. Like, I might come back a year later and be like, nope, not like Molly. But right now, I'm just going to go ahead and predict she's probably going to be completely fine. So
I like a little sass.
she's hilarious. I love her little kicks and
Yeah.
hops, and they're hilarious. So, all right. Well, I think that wraps it
that's
up.
it.
It's like, so it's after 9:00. We have been sitting here for a while. We've got cookies to go make. We've got this mare to watch. She has settled down a little bit. Jonathan and Matt had us on go.
Yeah. They were a
there
little
for a
too
second. They were jumping
vigilant.
the
He took that
gun a little
too
bit.
seriously.
She does look uncomfortable, so we are going to be really we're going to be vigilant. We're going to be at our post. We are going to be serious, okay? So hopefully by Monday we've had a foal and it's a couple days old and everything's healthy and all that good stuff, but we won't know till then. So stay tuned for all these updates, and I hope you enjoyed this. Let us know what topics you'd like for us to cover in future ones. If there's any games you'd like for us to play on here. If there's one thing is we really want to do trivia with Matt and Nate and test their knowledge on the farm and horses and the things that they should know after being around it so long. So drop trivia for them ideas in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one. So wish us luck tonight.
Bye.